Okay, then. So I got more side quests to work on. The one that was kind of interesting me is this new to Archolos, question mark, which was some guy in the Broken String approached me saying that they had found iron deposits and he offered me to share if I help him mine some of it, to get my pickaxe and meet him at the western gate of town near the marketplace. So to me, that sounds a hell of a lot like a scam. Like, we're gonna get there and then he's gonna ambush me with his guys. So I don't really know what to expect with that, but I'll play along. Oops. So the Inus Shrine will get me closer to the West Gate. Give the map a second to load and sheath my sword. No problem. No problem. There is no problem. No one needs to get upset.
Czy zechce mi potrzebna mi...
Trzymaj.
Dziękuję.
Actually, I don't suppose this guy got any new inventory, did he? It's got an apple. I don't know if that was new, but I'm gonna buy it. Elid, show me your goods. I would like to know how much benefit this gives. It's probably worth experimenting with at some point. There's a traveling trader just sitting on the bench. What is his inventory? More of the same stuff I've already seen. This is pretty similar to what the traveling merchants had in the Merchants Guild. This guy looks suspicious.
Widzę, że masz kilka ciekawych rzeczy przy sobie. Tak mi się podobają, że aż je sobie wezmę.
Are you crazy? Like, you guys can barely damage me at all. Like, do you see this? Come on now. And you're literally trying to beat me with a stick. Oh, now this guy's attacking me. Is he supposed to be part of that aggro gang, or what?
Nie ma czego plądrować.
I didn't think he was. That one dude had always been sitting there on the floor, kind of just curled up. I didn't think he would be part of that. I had wanted to drop in on the brewmeister. I can't remember what his name was. Tomaz, hey, how you doing?
Co słychać?
Dzięki kontaktom, jakie dla mnie załatwiłeś, jest coraz lepiej.
This is... What are you brewing here?
Co tutaj?
Aktualnie skupiamy się na dwóch rodzajach piw. Joe czasem mi ważymy
This sounds like new... This is old. This is... I thought I had this dialogue already. Give me Dark Paladin.
Opowiedz mi o mrocznym paladynie.
No więc...
Like, this is super old dialogue.
Trochę się roz...
Odkryłem sposób palonu. Powiem ci tak.
Super old dialogue.
Dobre, po prostu...
A dla...
A, no, a świetnie jest. Ja...
Razem
A,
wyprzemy orkową zarazę.
So don't click that one, because he'll just talk forever. But he's got no new quests, is the ultimate point of that. What are the odds that the tailor would have new merch or a new quest? Probably not. So here's Bruno and his gaggle of folks. Miro, Nivell.
Mój kompan też znalazł ludzi do pomocy, więc wszystko idzie zgodnie z planem. Gotowy do drogi?
Sure.
Gotowe, ruszajmy.
Oh, I didn't realize this Merc was going. Who's the Merc? I can't target my allies right now. My supposed allies. Bruno, Nivell, it's just a mercenary, okay. We were going to the mine with the mine crawlers. I thought we would have left out the east gate. In fact, anything in this direction. Why wouldn't we have wanted to leave out the east gate? Whoa! All right. Oh, glad I didn't lose him. Oh, such a sharp turn. We're gonna go across this little off the road to the right and into that area. I see. Oh, you know what? There was an area with rocks blocked down here. Maybe those rocks have been removed. An area that looked like it might... Who said that? Did I get ambushed by a novice mage? What happened? Okay. I think this is a wanted poster guy. The Renegade Novice. But I've been slowed, so... Okay. Well, in that case... Magic protection. Unequip that and put on magic protection or something. Or don't I have something that gives magic protection? I have that. I guess that's all I got. Could have sworn I had more magic defense than that, though. What am I... Like, I had more than that when I fought the skeleton mage, I thought. Here we are. This is magic protection 20. That's why. The Nordmarian belt. That gives me much more. Am I still slowed? Wow, I really am. I thought that would have worn off by now. There it is. Okay, finally. Where'd he go? Right. Large fireball. Ice block. And wind fist. That was fun. Where's my Merc belt? There we go. Alright. Y'all still waiting for me? Okay. Somewhere down here I thought there was a possible cave entrance that had been collapsed with a bunch of boulders in front of it. So I guess maybe this will open up now that we're in chapter 3. Let me save here after valiantly defending myself against a rebellious novice.
Tak jak mówiłem, jest naprawdę ciasno. Musimy najpierw trochę odgruzować wejście, żebyśmy mogli swobodnie się poruszać. Rozwalcie kawał tej ściany, dobra? Myślę, że szybko się uwiniemy.
I will be the first or only one to work. And he has no dialogue. Nor him. What about you?
Ej, ty!
We're in the same guild.
Ej, ty!
You got nothing. Alright. Start digging. It's too far away. There we are. Oh. So Nibble and Merc. Okay, so the Merc is hired to supervise, while Nibble, Worker, and Miro and Worker help.
Hej, przyjacielu! Nie skończyliśmy jeszcze pracy. Jestem pewien, że zostało mnóstwo żelaza do wydobycia. Trzymaj, napij się piwka, nabierz sił. Jeśli musisz odpocząć, usiądź wewnątrz jaskini i ogrzej się przy ogniu. Zjedz coś. Zostawiliśmy dla was trochę smakołyków w środku.
Warm yourself by the fire. How can I? So what, I'm stuck here?
Hej, przyjacielu! Koleś, mieliśmy umowę. Pracy jest na górach. No, wygląda na to, że czas się rozliczyć.
Everybody's dead. Murder everybody. Ah, at least Bruno had an apple. How are these guys, like, not dead yet? I can only attack the Merc.
Dzięki za załatwienie tego oszusta.
Cholera! Coś czułem, że będą z nimi problemy. Dobrze, że też tutaj byłeś. Inaczej byłoby z nami krucho.
Bez przesady. Następnym razem wszyscy musimy pamiętać, żeby lepiej dobierać pracodawców.
Ano? Teraz tylko znaleźć gdzieś robotę. Cholera. No nic. Jakbyś kiedyś usłyszał o pracy dla górnika, nie w kopalni Araxos czy Królewskiej, to daj mi znać. A raczej nie będę się ruszał, poza karczmę Gerstanda.
I will keep that in mind.
Jak tylko o czymś usłyszę, to ci powiem.
Dzięki, stary. Miruch pewnie też będzie zainteresowany. Zazwyczaj razem szukamy pracy. Do zobaczenia.
Alright, so the obvious trap was obviously a trap. I regret accidentally skipping his Bruno's last line of dialogue. So, I guess if I were to play along the scenario, we'll see what his little surprises are.
Tak,
There's probably going to be like dangerous animals in here. And then he's not going to let us leave, or he's going to try to steal all the iron after we're done.
Nic tu nie ma.
There's only one whack at this?
Nie ma czego plądrować.
Alright, I guess, you know, that game is not wasting my time by making me click each one 10 times, so
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
I'll take that.
Niczego tu nie znajdę. Nic tu nie ma. Nie ma czego plądrować. Nic tu nie ma.
Like, would these give more iron if I
Nic tu nie ma.
mined these after I murdered the guy and I wasn't in the quest anymore?
Nie ma czego plądrować.
Or are these just permanently coded to only give one swing?
Nic tu nie ma.
So what is the quest? The entrance has been dug up. Now all we need to do is chip some iron off those hard rocks. I can see no other iron deposits around. It's a good time to talk with Bruno about the progress we made thus far.
Hej,
Still no dialogue with Nivell or Miro. Where is Miro?
hej,
Hey, you.
O, jest i nasz dzielny pracownik. Muszę przyznać, że uwijałeś się jak prawdziwy kopacz. Podobno na Korinis też potrzebują doświadczonych górników. Może się nad tym zastanowisz.
o co ci chodzi? Zrobiłem swoje, rozliczmy się i pożegnajmy.
Masz rację. Musimy się rozliczyć. Oddaj samorodki, a ja wypłacę ci połowę ich wartości w złocie.
How much did I make?
Trzymaj, tyle udało mi się wydobyć. Ile zarobiłem?
Czekaj, policzmy. Naprawdę sporo udało ci się wydobyć. No, wygląda na to, że czas się rozliczyć. Chłopaki!
So will I get to loot my ore back from him? Did I actually give him my ore? I don't know. You have betrayed me.
Odłóż. Widzisz? To nie było takie trudne. Cholera! Coś czułem, że będą z nimi problemy. Dobrze, że też tutaj...
Yeah,
Bez
we're winning
przesady.
this.
O no? Raczej nie będę.
Jak
Dzięki. Miruch pewnie też będzie...
Dzięki za załatwienie tego oszusta.
Yep. Not sure that I gave him any ore. They sure didn't let me take any back. But now that these ones are not active, they have been depleted. So now the question remains. If I go in and promptly murder Bruno, will I get to mine more ore?
Tak jak Hej, przyjacielu! Nie skończyliśmy? Trzymaj. Jeśli musisz odpocząć, usiądź we... Koleś, mieliśmy umowę. Pracy jest na górę kilka godzin. Robimy całość dzisiaj, potem wszyscy się rozchodzimy. Wracaj... No, wygląda na to, że czas się rozliczyć. Chłopaki!
Cholera.
Jak tylko
Gdzie mi...
Dzięki za...
Did I get the same amount of XP is the question.
chwila.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you. You can go back, head back to town. Ooh, fried crab pincers.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
1 apple. These should still be depleted.
Nie ma czego plądrować.
Alright, so it is a 1 swing only.
Nie ma czego plądrować. Nie ma czego plądrować. Nie ma czego plądrować. Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Nothing to plunder.
Niczego tu nie znajdę. Nie ma czego plądrować. Niczego tu nie znajdę. Nic tu nie ma. Niczego tu nie znajdę.
New to Archolos? Oh. Okay, I didn't realize this would still be an active quest. Alright. This entry, though, is, it's a good time to talk with Bruno about the progress. Yeah, sure it is. Another entry that is being played out of order, and or at least without regard for the actual sequence of events that have occurred.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Hey Bruno, I've mined everything. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. So on that note, that's another good thing is to check the wanted posters. So I've gotten rid of Ice Wolves, Hole Collector, Party, and Novice. Which means someone near the sewers. City guard has received numerous reports of thousands of extremely vicious beatings. According to the witnesses, the bandits commit crimes on the city streets and return to the sewers and cut off the escape route by blocking the sewer lifts. Reward of 250. So I gotta find people in the sewers, and I think there's a monster in the sewers too. Large winged monster in the sewers, drinking blood. It's near the breach in the wall. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just missing a winged monster in the sewers and the robber folks who are found either near sewer entrances or in the sewers. I'm not totally sure which. That might be the next best thing to work on after I report this iron mine to Lorenzo. I guess I'll go in the west gate. And somewhere out in these fields would be a good spot to have a random encounter. Not sure that I've had any sort of special encounters out here, apart from the one scripted bounty quest when the purple crab fell out of the sky. Although there is an entrance to the sewer right here, so maybe I should poke my head in here. Again, hope the frame rate keeps up and doesn't get all choppy and distorted. So the beast that I need, I think, is gonna be more or less this way. And in fact, that might be the path into the bandit headquarters. If it's the same area where I fought the other bandits, let's see. Alright, so no bandits here. There's still a dead water mage over here. It's the one in the Merchants Guild. There's no way if they were gonna attack me in the streets that it would be in the Merchant Guild, right? Like, that would be crazy. This one's the Artisans District. Maybe I'll check out up here and just check. So I see no potential thieves. thought I was on the right track to get to the breached wall. I'm feeling less confident now because I thought it would have been that direction. So where am I now? Oh, I scrolled all the way past my maps, didn't I? Here's something. Here is it. Is that right? I could have sworn that the breached wall took me, like, off the map somewhere. Like I was on the very edge of whatever map I was on. This doesn't seem right to me. Oh dear. Dear, dear. Let me just... It would either be the very top or the very bottom, wouldn't it? Well, I'm facing this way, so I'll go this way. She chose down. Was that the wrong choice? Too late now. Dead end, right? Yeah. Although all this water kind of makes me think the breached wall would be up here, because this is more... A little bit more... Seems this would be a little bit more appropriate for the breach. So here's the little slums district. Ain't any of y'all know anything about anything? Y'all ain't seen nothing in here, have you? Nobody knows anything about hooligans. Hooligans. That one's dead end. That won't open. The creepy horror scream. Not looking so good. Alrighty. Oh, here we are. This is a breached wall with a bloodsucker.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Nothing to be had there. So there's that, but where were the bandit folk? They were not in the obvious bandit hideout place that I saw before. And I have checked, what? 3 entrances? I went to the one in the merchant district. I've poked my head out in the artisans district. I've not entered the one in the merchants guild. I wouldn't think that the other guys would be this far down here. This one is the lift under the or behind the Siren's Wail. This is where I found the alligators and the 2 barrels of wine. Are there guys who are going to ambush me up in the back alley here? Anybody? The search continues. Alright. Restrictions on sewers. So, Artisans District, I've checked. No one was immediately around there. Marketplace is the one I came in, didn't see any. So Merchants Guild is the only other place that there could be any bandits hanging out just around the entrance to the sewer. That would be pretty whack, though, if there's that type of criminal activity happening inside the faction headquarters of the Merchants Guild. Let me read the thing more closely. All citizens of the city are advised to exercise caution when in the vicinity of the sewer entrances. The city guard has received numerous reports of thefts and extremely vicious beatings. According to witness statements, the bandits commit crimes on the city streets, then return to the sewers and cut off the escape route by blocking the sewer lifts. There is a reward of 250 gold pieces for carrying out the death sentence, which can be collected from Guard Octave. So, oh. New enemies. Okay. That specifies lift, in which case maybe I need to go to this other lift icon up and to my left. Which I think is up that way, which means I gotta go around. It's actually not that way, it's around here. Here we are. Sewerman! Figured that out.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Nothing to be had. What kind of
Nic
nonsense?
tu nie ma.
How
Niczego
are
tu nie
the
znajdę, nic tu nie
sewermen
ma.
carrying nothing? I refuse to believe that. Alright, well, I'll take the sewer lifts up. How do I get out of here? If I back up, that'll take me to a lift somewhere. Oh. Oh. I don't want to go out the other entrance behind me because that's just going to dump me outside, and then I got to run all the way back around to get back in the city. So I still don't know where this entrance can be accessed from. The notice only mentioned 4 entrances, so Maybe this will be for a maybe there'll be a secret entrance from a quest that I'll get later. I'll be able to go in and see what's on the other side of there, possibly. That looks promising. Straight ahead will get me out. They get me out somewhere. Maybe not where I necessarily need to be, but anywhere is better than here. Marketplace, sure. Get me out of here. No. Alright, why don't I go talk to the tailor? Walk through his workshop to get to his storefront. Show me your goods. This is all crap. I don't need none of that. And Hirschlick ain't got nothing new, does he?
Ej, ty. Czy rośliny...
Plony okazały się wyjątkowo
O!
udane. Proszę, oto kilka roślin dla ciebie.
Knotweed, elder, plant, nettle.
Czy rośliny są już dojrzałe?
Chłopcze, cierpliwości.
Do I just periodically
Zobacz
get
na
more
wszystko,
plants?
czego potrzebuję.
That would be neat. But he does not have any roots or sorrels, so IDGAF. But if he has a bed right here, I'll sleep in it. I don't see a bed. So I will continue on to the guild.
Chcę ode...
Doskonale. To paskudztwo. Trzymaj.
Ej, ty.
Hey, you. Oh. This is old news.
Gildii nie przydałaby się kopalnia żelaza?
Gildii przyda się wszystko, na czym można zbić interes. Kopalnia żelaza się do tego zalicza.
Znalazłem jedną, kiedy pewien facet próbował mnie oszukać. Znajduje się w niewielkiej kotlince przed miastem.
Powiadasz? Znajduje się przed samym miastem i nikt jej jeszcze nie zajął? Już tam wysyłam ludzi. Masz. Za zorganizowanie nowego źródła dochodu należy ci się nagroda.
Masz, dla ciebie. So there are also fishermen carrying swampweed, but then I murdered them.
Czy coś się w końcu zmieni?
W latarni morskiej niedaleko bursztynowego wybrzeża spotkałem kilku rybaków, którzy mieli przy sobie paczki bagiennego ziela. Podejrzewam, że mogą mieć coś wspólnego z przemytnikami.
Dobrze. Przekażę to moim łowcom, którzy badają aktualnie tę sprawę. Wciąż czekamy na ich następny ruch i planujemy, jak się ich ostatecznie pozbyć. Jeśli twoja dalsza pomoc będzie potrzebna, to powiadomię cię gońcem.
Is this related at all to the smuggler case that we started doing a while ago with the headquarters that we know about that we have not gained any information about because you're not willing to just bust in there and start cracking skulls? I got 48 learning points. Once again, I'm somewhat tempted to pray to Adenos for 5 protection. But I suspect that learning points may be better spent on my maxing out my sword skills. Guy looks like he wants to talk to me.
O chłopie, ale ty będziesz miał dziś kiepski dzień.
How about you? You want a piece of this? Apparently so. Oh, he survived.
Tu się nie walczy, jasne? Niech to będzie dla ciebie nauczką.
Didn't understand any of that. Ay, 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 ay. Apple! Now, there's a guy named Ulrich in here who sells food, but not to me. Who is that, like, freaking out? Someone keeps jumping and falling somewhere. Octave. I've got rewards for multiple criminals. I've got the Rebellious Novice.
Doskonała robota.
And the Sewermans.
Nasza wyspa od razu stała się bez...
Yay. That's it for all the wanted posters, which leaves me who is who. This is the mine. I don't want to deal with that yet. I really don't want to do this. So I've got just the main quests. Man, I guess I should be doing the stuff with the mine before too long. I also kind of want to just poke my head around and see if there are any other random side quests I can pick up. Found some new ones. Do you guys want to talk to me?
A ty co się tu kręcisz? Zaraz dostaniesz w zęby.
And by talk to me, I mean attack me. Okay, if you're just gonna... Oh. I was willing to leave you alone if you weren't going to assault me. But, like, what is it with vagrants that feel the need to attack a random guildsman who is in pretty heavy armor? Like, seriously, these people must have a death wish. Utter insanity. So no quest with y'all, right? Probably not.
Nie mam czasu.
I didn't want to talk to you anyway.
Co nowego?
Niewiele nowego się u mnie dzieje.
There might be other places I could search for a quest, but I don't know off the top of my head anywhere that would really give me a good idea. At least not in town. I might want to check the... wander around Silbach. The vineyards, maybe the woodcutters or the charcoal burners. Where is Anna?
Hej, ty!
Where is your friend?
Hej, ty!
Don't care. Am I by chance carrying any new recipes? I am not. No mash from me. How are things?
Jak się...
Odkąd pomogłeś nam...
It's the same old, same old. Get new dialogue.
Jak życie?
Cześć, Marvin. Jestem zajęty.
He's gotten polite ever since we fixed the bridge. Where is... Asco?
Hey,
I can sell him joints.
Mam dla ciebie. Jak leci?
Ostatnio doszedłem do zaskakującego wniosku. Alkohol działa jak mak pije.
Yep, that's old news. What's this? He's got like a orc war horn. A noisy farmer. What is this?
Nie przeszkadzaj! Muszę ćwiczyć!
Someone gonna complain about him?
Hej, ty!
Is there a quest to get him
widzisz, że
to
coś robię?
shut up? This guy might want to tell me to get him to shut up. You look suspicious.
Słyszysz ten hałas? Oszaleć można! Przyjechałem do Silbach, by wypocząć, ale gdy już znalazłem sobie wygodne miejsce, to pojawił się ten baran grający na rogu. Błagam, ucisz go! Błagam,
Maybe not so much a quest as an encounter, but I'll take it. It's something new.
Hej! Czy możesz być ciszej? Niektórzy chcieliby odpocząć od dźwięku twojego rogu.
Co takiego? Ja muszę ćwiczyć. Czy to ci się podoba, czy nie?
What do you have to practice for? I will use force.
Jeśli nie chcesz po dobroci, to pogadamy inaczej.
Zobaczymy, czy nadal będziesz taki odważny po tym, jak złamie ci nos.
I can steal his orcish war horn, and that'll stop him.
Nic tu nie ma.
Is he gonna get up, though?
Moja głowa.
To jak? Będziesz cicho, czy chcesz powtórki?
Dobra, przestanę. Tylko mnie nie bij.
Also, he has no horn to play. Because I stole it.
W końcu cisza. Wedle umowy. Oto twoja nagroda.
Janky. There are new notices here that I don't want to have to deal with. Oh hell, there's field raiders dropping out of the sky is what's happening here. Oh my god.
Jedna cholerna bestia mniej.
Niczego tu nie znajdę. Nic tu nie ma.
Oh no, don't do that. Now I have to open up another map in my inventory. Oh, world map. Thank you. So anybody else got new quests or events around here to deal with? I'll take anything new.
Hej.
Hey, you. Well, it would seem that there's not much going on around Silbach. Other than a few raiders in the field. But I think I'll go ahead and just pop a small healing potion, or a small sprint potion. Sprint through these fields here. Murder a few insectoids and lurkers on my way to maybe Valerio's vineyard, and just check the roads there and see if there's anything else going on with Valerio and company.
Nie ma czego plądrować. Nie ma. Niczego tu nie znajdę.
Still no sign of this guy, Terry. He has been MIA for some time. Oh my god, get me out of this dialogue. I don't have a blunt weapon equipped, so can I damage him with this? Yes, I can. Not expecting a friggin' golem to spawn here. This is starting to get into territory where the enemy spawns are stopping to make sense. Like, it is very clearly starting to feel forced and artificial. Like the Gothic games, you know, they've always used the new spawn system at new chapters. And it was really easy to deduce, like, yeah, okay, it's a new chapter, they're just gonna respawn or put new enemies in places. But it always at least felt pretty sensible. Like, it was just, okay, there used to be wolves in this part of the woods. And even though the player has killed all of the wolves, here's one or two more, kind of implying that there is a greater world at large than just what you see at any given time. Like, other wolves can wander in from elsewhere and become a threat later. Or perhaps there are young wolves that are maturing into adults, and there's like reproductive processes going on. You know, stuff like that. But this game, it's been like ramping up the spawns in a way that is definitely feels like it's more tailored to the player's progression, where like outside of Silbach, it was only ever the weak enemies, you know, and all of a sudden they're throwing or like in places, maybe not Stillbach specifically, but there used to be only, you know, wolves spawning. Now suddenly there are black wolves. Like, there are stronger wolves in places where there used to be just wolves. Now there are forest raiders and forest scavengers where there used to be just raiders and scavengers. There's a friggin' golem in a random-ass place. I guess technically it's on a mountain path, so maybe it could make sense, but still, it's a golem of all things. A magical being that has appeared on a major road between locations. You know, there were sea lurkers, I think, in some other place where there was only lurkers originally, so it's getting to that point where it doesn't really feel like natural evolution of the world. It's just, here are stronger enemies to obstruct the player's path based on the level that we think the player will be, and not necessarily based on what makes sense for the given area or what was there before.
Co słychać?
A, magazyn! A co tu się...
Czy wino jest już gotowe?
Cierpliwości.
Jak sytuacja na winnicy?
Bardzo dobrze. W końcu wszystko wróciło do normy. Bracia się dogadują i gospodarstwo działa jak za czasów ich ojca. Podobno maczałeś w tym palce. Napij się piwa. Należy ci się.
Only a beer? Why not a wine?
Jak sytuacja na winnicy?
Bardzo dobrze. W końcu...
Actually, what are your goods? You don't have anything new, do you? Got an apple, I'll take that. It's all the same stuff. I don't care. The other main people to talk to out here would be two brothers. And there was a guy, Dennis. You don't have anything new, do you? Nope. Don't really expect much from these guys. Literally nothing.
Hey.
How's the situation?
Duch naszego ojca może naszą winę.
Yep, that's the same thing. Alright, well...
Hej, ty! Zabierz...
Take me to Rita's vineyard.
Oczywiście!
Oczywiście. Like, who's that? It's a hunter out here who was not previously ever here. Were you sent by the guild to keep an eye on their land? Are you gonna try to talk to me if I approach you?
Witaj, poszukuję drogi do miasta. Chciałem poszukać tam pracy, ale niestety nie wiem, w jakim kierunku jest to całe miasto. Może ty mi powiesz, gdzie powinienem iść?
It's north.
Idź na północ.
Dzięki wielkie.
Raczej trafisz bez problemu, ale mimo wszystko życzę ci powodzenia.
No, wzajemnie.
This is north, right? Go up that way. That'll get you towards Silbach first. Wonder if I'll run into him again. Really, what I wanted to say is hire the caravan guy over here for 10 gold to take you there. I didn't have that option, though. Whoa. Depleted tree, thank you. Come to think of it, I've already been through here as a result of our treasure hunting quest, right? So there shouldn't be anything new here anyway. Nothing new with you. What's new?
Szkoda, że nie miałeś okazji poznać Gaspara. To naprawdę miły człowiek. Miał co prawda obsesję na punkcie Myrtańczyków, ale kto z nas jest święty?
Yeah, no one's perfect.
Owocnej.
Alright. Maybe the time really has come to do the guild quests for the mine. So I've got 2 quests. One is technically active, and the other one I have yet to pick up. So why don't I just go do this one?
Ależ oczywiście.
This is the one that I have active right now. Oh, there's wolves. I guess I could check the beekeeper, see if there's any news with our honey. Would they have put new mobs down there? I hope not. I don't want to go down there again.
Ej, ty. Czy miód jest już gotowy?
Już miałem zamawiać gońca, by cię powiadomić. Udało mi się pobrać pierwszą próbkę. To jak? Sprawdzamy nasze dzieło?
Trochę się napracowałem, by mógł powstać. Czas sprawdzić owoc swojej pracy.
Blue Elder Honey, mana +2.
Czegoś mi w nim brakuje, ale nie jest taki zły. Może gdyby posadzić wśród niebieskiego bzu jeszcze kilka...
Na mnie nie licz.
Why not?
No dobrze już, dobrze. Chyba jednak wrócę do produkowania zwykłego miodu. Chciałem powiedzieć, że to mały prezent na osłodę naszej przygody. No ale niestety, zbyt słodki to on nie jest. Tak czy inaczej, dzięki za pomoc.
Hey, I wanted to put more in. And I put healing plants next to it and get them to make honey that will give me permanent health bonuses. So I would like that. What the hell is Mole Rat going? Let me get out of here. One of you guys got real close to getting murdered with my sword, because I was trying to target the thing and I was a half a second away from swinging my weapon at it. Then y'all would have been dead. So I would like to see what the other Blue Elder honeys are. Does each one give me +2 mana? Maximum mana bonus +2. Alright. I mean, you know, I'll take as much of that as I can get, really. Like, Give me all of the blue elder honey that you want to get rid of. Well, I guess Burmer could possibly have some new quests, couldn't he? I didn't think about that. Don't readily see any monsters up here. Whoa. Dragon snapper. That was a goofy sound. Like, was there always a dragon snapper up here, or were it just snappers the first time? What is making that horrible sound? Is it something underneath me in a cave? This cave does not lead underground, as far as I can remember. Oh, it leads to multiple orcs. How and when did they get here? I was absolutely here earlier, and now there are orcs. Why are there so many orcs showing up here? Have I not been in here before? If I had been here, I would have grabbed that wood for crafting.
Nic tu nie ma.
Either way, there's starting to be more and more frequent appearances of orcs. Mildly concerning. It's like they are specifically scouting the island for an invasion. Communications blackout can mean one thing: invasion. But it's a good thing, therefore, that we have not had a communications blackout. Not that I am sure how the orcs would be able to execute a communications blackout, given that they are such a primitive society who absolutely cannot speak English or make or who have no desire to wear fancy clothes and use human tools and live in human houses and things like that. And my blue elders have grown. Oh, it's a frogman. That's what was making that terrifyingly ugly noise. Would any frogman like to get killed? Because I feel like killing a frogman. Come at me. Or don't. Just stand there and shoot at me. That's fine too. It's all the same to me. You'll end up dead no matter what. Alrighty, take the plunge. See if there's anything new with Burmer. Maybe I could follow up with Willem after our little escapade with Yannick into the place of no return. But look at these. The light is sometimes good, and then you turn the camera around and then you lose access to that, like the directional lighting effect. You're only seeing the non-illuminated backside. Kyle built like a ridiculous ladder yet and fallen off the roof of the windmill. Well, he has apparently not gotten himself killed yet. Show me your goods. Apples. He's also got scavenger eggs, which I like.
Muszę lecieć.
Szerokiej.
Black rats? Let's see, like, now we have sea lurkers here. Were there ever any lurkers here at all? And were any of them sea lurkers? There's also an orc scout. Like, I'll accept an orc scout being out here if that's going to be a story point that the orcs are literally scouting the island. But these being the stronger version of the lurkers makes me think that there might have just been regular lurkers out here before, and now suddenly there are sea lurkers only because the player character is expected to be higher level, therefore we have to put higher level enemies in the game. You know, which is better than using hard scaling for every encounter everywhere, but that is where it starts to feel like someone's finger is on the dial adjusting. God, why is it so loud over here? Someone's finger is on the volume knob a little too hard in the mixing booth for that area. But, you know, with these, some of these enemy spawns in Chapter 3, it really does feel like someone's getting a little close to that scaling system. I'm like, yeah, okay. I will accept it, but I'm not overly thrilled about how close this is getting to feeling like level scaling. Willem, we got no dialogue about
Topielce
Yannick.
wyłażą na brzeg w coraz większych liczbach i stale trzeba je odganiać od młyna. Te cholery muszą mieć gdzieś swoje legowisko.
Nie będę ci...
You know, like, I guess in Gothic 2 you can say that, well, they added Seekers onto the main map of Corinus in Chapter 3, so that's putting a stronger enemy in places, and yeah, but, you know, there's a overriding story reason for that. Kind of the same reason why orcs and lizardmen, and I guess more Seekers appear in Chapter 5. And you can kind of argue that in Chapter 4, I think there might be, like, there are lizardmen in places that you might not have been before, or that might not have been there, and you can. That's kind of similar, but maybe with the dragon snappers as well, being in places where there would ordinarily be regular snappers, but like I can kind of buy that as being part of the armies of Beliar growing in strength over the course of the game. Like that is their whole goal, is to grow the armies and conquer the island and take over humanity and everything. So I can excuse it there. I'm fine with it. But if it's really gonna be just, okay, wolves are now black wolves, lurkers are now sea lurkers, you know, that kind of thing, that's where it starts to feel like we're stretching things a little bit. But I did see an orc near your farm.
W pobliżu twojej farmy widziałem orka.
Dobrze usłyszałem? Powiedziałeś orka.
Nie przesłyszałeś się.
Nie rozśmieszaj mnie, chłopcze. Na tej wyspie nie ma orków. Co najwyżej przerośnięte gobliny i tępaki gadające takie bzdury jak ty.
I've seen like 3 in the last 10 minutes, buddy.
Co
Jesteś w mojej... Przez ciebie teraz
I'm not even in your house right now.
Naprawdę, sama widziałam.
Ah. What about back here? Are there gonna be new spawns? Forest raiders. Were there always wargs right outside of the camp? Whoops, wrong button. It's too quick on my weapon drawing. Now, at one point, there was a locked chest somewhere in the forest, in the little fortress tower thing, and there was also an orc in a cave. I'm seeing cages over here. I don't remember there being cages. This looks new. Is this cage related to the Ice Wolf story, but it's in the completely wrong spot, or did I just forget that that cage was there the last time? I was thinking it would be great if they put fallen paladins in here. Where it used to be just regular old skeleton warriors or whatever, if suddenly we come back and now there's uber fallen fallen paladins. That would be ridiculous. So this is where at one point I saw an orc. Might have been the first time I ever saw an orc in this game. Has this guy always been here? Probably, yeah. Will there be more? No sign of an orc. But the magic ore deposit is back. Here we go! Nothing down there. So will there be any new spawns in the Vardal Ruins area? I wasn't really planning to do a deep comb of the map at this stage, but it just kind of turned into that because it was what was convenient. So far, the Vardal ruins have been completely empty. I am totally fine with having no new mobs here. Less the better. No troll of those. No new skeletons. So where have I yet to really explore? I think I've been through the cursed swamp and didn't see anything. So if I go to the Amber Coast, I can run this way and maybe see a little bit of different stuff in between here in town. Whoa, there it is. Well, this is the most difficult ledge to grab onto, apparently. There we go. This is going to lead me into the woods behind Valerio's vineyard. Which is not where I want to go. So I've already done a quest there to kill snappers, and I'm not sure that they would add new critters there again. I think I can safely ignore that. Now, at one point there was a runner here, but I guess he's moved into town now, so I have to go inside to get escorted somewhere. But I think at this point I've probably explored most of the roads between major locations. I haven't really done much around the woodcutter's camp and the wolf's den. And there's, I think, maybe some stuff around the woods near, between Silbach and Rita's vineyard that I haven't done. I should probably check that little pit near the gold mine. Double check that. This guy is the enigmatic wanderer.
Jak widzisz, po długiej podróży udało mi się tu dotrzeć. Jeszcze raz dziękuję za pomoc. Zebrałem to po drodze. Może ci się przyda.
Thank you. Congrats on your successful
Złapię
trip.
oddech, nim pójdę dalej.
Pretty cool to run into him again. Take me to the burner's camp.
Ależ oczywiście.
Alright, I guess let me check up on the path over here to the wolf den. Let's see if there are any other critters that have spawned along the way. Oh, there's a bunch of ore to mine over here, isn't there? That's kind of a bummer after I just took my pills, my speed pills. Because all this time mining is not going to benefit my speed potion much. Oh, you know, there's the also the volcano path south of Silbach. That has a magic ore nugget, a vein that I can mine. Let me add that to the mental list. Maybe if I just clear out all of the exploration now, just get it out of the way, then I can focus exclusively on the rest of the quests and not worry about any exploration apart from what happens to just be along the path, and then I can spam potions or whatever to just get around more quickly. Guess I can try to talk to Lucy and what's his face? Gaston? Are you just a farmer? Yeah.
Hej, ty.
Any news from your kid?
Wszystko w porządku?
Sytuacja na wyspie.
Same old, same old.
Hej, ty.
Any news about your brother?
Jak?
Wszystko w porządku.
Do you have any new stock?
Bardzo się cieszę.
Doesn't look like it. Okay, see ya. Auf Wiedersehen! About to lose my speed. Okay, so surprisingly little spawn around that area. I did not get around to clearing out these lizards. So I will jump. Any other frogmen around here want to shoot pebbles at me? Belly flop with double scream. Okay, I'm starting to run a little long on this recording, so not too much more left to do, I think, on this one. Ooh, a depleted tree. I think at some point I cleared out some of these woods, but did not ever make it all the way back up here, if I remember right. I don't remember. I don't think there is a teleporter circle here, so I gotta run all the way to town or to the Lurker Coast in order to get out of here. Is that one ore vein? Give me there you go. Say, please start giving me some doubles or triples here, because the last one I mined was all singles. Sleeping in this guy's bed, because I'm guessing it's faster than running all the way up to my bed in the inn. You're still hanging out here, huh? Your ship hasn't come in yet.
Hey,
Alright,
ty.
you take me to the
Zabierz mnie.
guild mine.
Kopalni Gil...
Oczywiście.
So down here, I think, might be worth investigating. It might be a possible location really behind me and to my right, where they might have spawned new creatures, but I wanted to also just poke my head around this corner, because, as I suspected, I thought there might be a chance for something new here. Oh, you know what? I probably should also be checking the woods behind the Silbach. I can get that on the way back, that's fine. Kind of in this vicinity. I hear monster noise. There goes my speed. Boar versus mud turtle. Who will win? We may never know, but it looked like the mud turtle had the advantage. Surprised the game has not introduced black boars yet. It sure seems like every creature has some stronger variant. I don't think I've seen stronger mud turtles yet either. No new troll. Now, this had shadow beasts in it at one point. No beasts, but there is silver. Sprint me. So now I can head up to the top of this hill. Oh god. Get out of here, and instead of going into the mine, I can head up the road just a hair, and there'll be one clearing and then the forest by Stillbach, and then after that I think I can say that I've explored most of the areas of the map, apart from a couple of individual side roads or like really specific locations like certain caves and things. That's obviously a wolf up ahead. Here's the clearing where I went with Rama to get her something root, like earth roots or some kind of thing that she dug out of the rock. Rock roots? Root rock? I don't know. Ooh. Missed that. And then these are the woods by Silbach, where at one point there were a billion wargs and a dead butcherman who turned into a zombie. And there was a bear over here. I don't see no bear spawn. And no butcher zombie. And please, no wargs. Hey, this is a... They made something easier. I will happily fight one forest raider instead of 12 wargs or whatever ridiculous number it was. The XP was obviously good, but boy, it is tedious. And as I've said before, I get annoyed, like in the back half of Gothic 2, especially like after doing all the stuff with Night of the Raven, just how much combat chapters 4, 5, and 6 can involve. I'm just like hours and hours of almost non-stop combat. I'm like, oh dear, this is getting to be quite tedious. So I will always advocate for a less is more approach to the combat. Don't need to fight 20 orcs if we can make the scene feel tense and exciting and dramatic with only fighting 4 orcs, you know? Well, I am supposed to be here as a non-guild representative, so if I were to wear some other armor and go in there, I might be able to pull this off. But I'm going to end this recording here, take a break, come back later, and try to do this guild quest to stop the uprising in the mines.